आप इसे कह सकते हैं इज एन अनकॉस्ट, सेल्फ एग्जिस्टेंट और इंटेलिजेंट फोर्स है, और बीइंग हु कॉज द एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ ऑल थिंग्स। कौन सी ऑल थिंग्स? टाइम, स्पेस, एनर्जी एंड मैटर। इसके बाद जो उसके ऊपर और इम्प्लीमेंटेशन है वो ये है कि इज इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ द फिजिकल यूनिवर्स। वो इस फिजिकल यूनिवर्स के इंडिपेंडेंस से भी बाहर है।
A person from Pakistan explained that humans fabricated the concept of Khuda, and intriguingly, this idea is strikingly similar to the universe itself. According to him, their Khuda is uncaused, self-existent, an intelligent force, the one who caused everything that exists. He created time, space, energy, and matter, and yet exists beyond all of these dimensions. Now, if we look at modern scientific theories, particularly the Big Bang, the universe is said to have emerged with space, time, matter, and energy without any cause. Figures like Stephen Hawking, whom I consider one of the most intelligent minds on Earth, use mathematics and a novel rewind trick, similar to what we now see in video editing and social media tools, to show that the universe emerged from singularity. However, this rewind could not go beyond the singularity. This limitation was not widely known at the time. Had he framed it differently, he could have presented it as the universe emerging from a seed of a universe. But that would sound too religious, implying a need for a cause, which science cannot prove. So instead, he said, essentially, we don't know, and cleverly played with words. It's like asking, what is north of the North Pole? Or what existed before the singularity? Science answers, nothing. But does that mean there really was nothing? Or is it just a limitation of our imagination? It's as if he is saying there was no time before his own birth. The logic is simple. If there is a singularity, there must have been time and space before it, which implies cycles and events preceding it. Since many scientists also claim that life originated from non-living matter, they assume anything is possible, including the universe emerging from nothing. But time is a human construct, a measure of intervals between events. The Earth did not emerge suddenly like a child from the womb. It evolved over millions of years. Time didn't start at any single point. It is a way to track transformation. Matter transformed into Earth through natural processes, governed by universal laws. The same principles apply to the universe as a whole. Compressing the entire universe into a singularity is, frankly, one of the wildest theories ever proposed. Human nature often prioritizes fame over public service, and scientists are no exception. Most major discoveries occurred during the colonial period, after which we see fewer groundbreaking innovations. Even with advances in computing and technology, the depth of knowledge in ancient civilizations, like India or China, was far superior. Many of these ideas, such as multiverses, cyclical universes, and seed theories, originate in Santana Dharma. No surviving civilization today has matched that level of insight. In essence, science often repackages ancient wisdom with mathematics and modern tools. But the roots of understanding the cosmos, its cycles, and its intelligence lie in civilizations that observed, documented, and theorized long before modern science existed.
और एनर्जी और मैटर्स नहीं है, और उसके ऊपर ये चीजें इंप्लीमेंट नहीं होती। उसकी मर्जी है, वो जो चाहे वो जो करे। आप और मैं कौन होते हैं उस पर फिंगर राइज करने वाले? हमारी औकात, हमारी बसात, इंसान के सेरेब्रम की औकात ही नहीं है। जब से इंसान बना, आप
क्रिएटर है वो इस यूनिवर्स को तख्लीक करने से पहले किस डायमेंशन के अंदर, किस फिजिकल स्पेस के अंदर या टाइम के अंदर था? क्योंकि स्पेस और टाइम तो 13 अरब 80 करोड़ साल पहले बिग बैंग के नतीजे में वजूद में आए। तो ला महला आपका जो क्रिएटर है वो टाइम और स्पेस की क्रिएशन से पहले एग्जिस्ट करता है। और ये भी बताइएगा कि आपका जो क्रिएटर है वो उसने इस टाइम और स्पेस को कैसे क्रिएट किया है?
Iqbal, in his podcast, asks that the uncaused creator before creating the universe. In which place was he living? Because his Buddhist science has told that this universe, inside which there is time, space, and matter, was made 13.8 billion years ago, meaning before that there was no space, no time. But without space, there was singularity? If someone asks them a question, then they give reference of their Buddhist science and make fun of it. But they don't have any answer. They have faith in the blind devotion of their Buddhist science. But if someone else says the same thing, then he is ignorant, illiterate, and a blind devotee. Here I'm talking about the God of man-made heavenly books, not Sanatans, which is eternal, which is not created, which is truth, just like universal laws. Not any Bhagwan, Kuda, or God, who is owner of unlimited powers. There is someone who is a super intelligent creator. His power lies in his intelligence and knowledge. He has no need for any worship. He never said you worship him and he will protect you. Now you have listened to a Why-Sick-Ball. How cleverly he is asking such a foolish question. His blind devotion has moved out of Islam and now has grabbed the hem of his Buddhist science. Some boys who are lovers have this calculation for girls. One goes, another will come. They only care about love. The girl can be anyone. Now listen. In this universe, whatever exists must have some cause or creator. But Why-Sick-Ball has said, you do blind devotion of your Allah. We will do blind devotion of our Buddhist science. These days, he is passing his days in the blind devotion of his Buddhist science. His Buddhist science, and that shaggy-haired scientist whose copy our Rahul Gandhi also is, who says anything and then says sorry. Albert Einstein also first said the universe has always existed and is static. Now look at this, brother. Their enemy, that big telescope, came and our Hubble said, what are you talking about, brother? All these galaxies are running away. Catch them, otherwise nothing will be seen. Albert Einstein held a press conference and apologized. Now, this JWST new trouble has opened who knows which secrets. All the scientists are now starting to write new theories. Why-Sick-Ball has also stamped it. We are atheists. We do not believe in Allah or God. These days it is a new trend. In Darwin's evolution theory, it was said natural selection. Now, someone explain natural selection no one has seen, nor has anyone seen time, nor has anyone seen God. God's new name, natural selection, meaning a new religion, science, and got stuck in the throat. Whether you are an atheist or atheist, you say natural selection, some modern look came. If had it depends, so what? Sometimes from natural selection, after water evaporates and condenses, chilled beer does not get made. Again, discrimination? First, Albert Einstein bent time here and there, but how? For that he also made different kinds of time? Just make any theory, who will know? Even gave birth to time. The earth is crying that man has become too smart, making his own years from wherever he wants to start. It cannot even count my age, till today, only estimates. The difference they make in the estimate of my age is more than the age of human civilization. Now also listen to this Stephen Hawking. One day in 1960, in some film saw a rewind. Then what he thought, let me rewind this universe, fitted the formula, and took the universe to the singularity. And there you go, buffalo with 3 legs. Reached the singularity, but to reverse further, there was no script. Now ask them, after being born, can science by any method put a human, a tree, a dog, a cat back into the womb? No. The fun thing is, talk to any artificial intelligence. They say the same thing that has been fed to them. Exactly like you cannot question the Quran, you cannot question science either. Then by what math calculation did Stephen Hawking reverse the universe, and with video reverse technology, create the universe with the Big Bang? The proven theory of science. Matter can never be created and destroyed, only can be transformed. Was messed up completely? And Weiss caught hold of it tightly and started his devotion. He himself proudly says that his Buddhist science stops here because the laws of physics break. And before the singularity, what was there? Science does not know. It is like an airplane was flown and the fuel knob was turned off, and the airplane forgot flying and fell in love with gravity. The pilot said, we don't know why. Brother, if the laws of physics fail at the singularity, it means this rewind theory, is completely nonsensical? Just like not knowing the reason for a plane falling when its fuel is cut. Intelligent Hawking gives this example. There is nothing north of the North Pole. The North Pole is an imaginary point, that too of the Earth, not the final point of this universe. Understand it like this. If you consider Earth as an island and this universe as the ocean, then from the imaginary point of the island's north, is there nothing further? This is the same frog in the well thinking that tells them that before the singularity, there was nothing or don't know what was there. Science bends space wherever it wants, then comes and says, north of a North Pole, there is no north, meaning now space is empty? In theory, by putting constants, anything can be proven? According to them, the universe also has no parameter, no end. And like this at the North Pole, there is nothing in the north. Space itself is expanding. Outside space, there is nothing. Time is also inside space, but north of a North Pole, there is no north. Before a Weissig-ball was born, there was nothing, meaning anything. Stephen Hawking doesn't know the basic thing. Forget reversing the universe. If there is any theory to put the chicken back into the egg, first tell that. Now if someone asks, oh, Weissig-ball, on the day he came to Earth, was he ready-made and came out, or did his mother prepare him in her womb? Were you the same size after that as you are today, or did you grow? Meaning before coming to Earth and growing, he already existed. And his dear mother did not go to any pharmacy or Harvard store to take raw materials to make him. The whole manufacturing system started with the meeting of his father's seed and mother's ovum. Apart from kickstarting the automatic system of the parents, there was no other hand. The end result of which is today doing many podcasts. When Weissig-ball, humans take 9 months in the womb, and before that there is also time, and after that too. But the universe comes out of a magic box. Did everyone's brains go grazing before the universe was made, or after it was made? Because time, space, matter, and grasp before the singularity were not there? Most of their theories are math calculations, and are constants. Today, if we ask science for any special achievement, in some medicine's field, you must have seen in the Western world how many people lost their lives. According to the scientist community, has science progressed a lot? Cancer, heart disease, kidney, lungs, liver. From none of these diseases can man be saved? That natural selection, which made humans and monkeys with 98% DNA same, but could not make humans immune and strong? The reason for the increase in humans' average age, more population and comfort facilities, and some victory over some microbes? These are the achievements, that too as old as Darwin's theory. Apart from these basic achievements, no milestone is visible. Medical facilities are so expensive that people from the developed world have to come to India for treatment, because their currency's purchasing power is absolutely low, because their knowledge is only to use maths to prove theory on paper. Has Weissig-ball himself ever put a rooster or hen back into the egg? Or has his Buddhist science told him any method which tells him how the hen can go back into the egg? If it went back then before, that don't know what was there? And all the donkeys close their eyes and believe in the words of some foolish scientist. The same way their mathematics has ruined their economy. The same math shows everything fine on paper, but actually not. Weissig-ball, like his Buddhist science, thinks that his parents who gave birth to him live in some other world. And with Weissig-ball's time, the whole world's time started? This is his blind devotion for his Buddhist science. Just like some addict leaves rum and starts whiskey, or leaves whiskey and starts heroin. Likewise, Weissig-ball has left blind devotion of Allah and drowned in blind devotion of his Buddhist science. Has he ever asked a spider, how did you weave this web? Where did you bring the raw material from? Just like any man-made religion's God knows nothing, in the same way science also knows nothing. Some points I add on their economical mathematics, which according to them is absolutely correct. Let's see. 1 American dollar, you could buy 85 Indian rupees. Indian 85 rupees. With this money can buy 3 kilograms tomatoes. but $1 can buy only half a kilogram tomatoes. Now, their explained math says A equals B and B equals D, therefore A equals D. Now let's see this in formula. Equals $1 equals half a kilogram tomato equals 85 rupees. A equals $1. B equals 85 rupees. C égale un demi-kilogramme tomato. D égale 3 kilogrammes tomato. $1 equals 85 rupees. But half a kilogram tomato is not equal to 3 kilograms tomato. But their written scriptures say that American dollar is stronger than Indian rupee. But they do not tell that with $1 you could buy 85 rupees, but $1 cannot buy 3 kilograms tomatoes. Then how is dollar strong and rupee weak? This is correct only in their calculation. By producing fewer children, they give the knowledge of cost cutting. Whereas Darwin's theory considers producing more children correct for survival. And simple economics also tells that more hands, more work, and more mouths, more demand. But most of their theories are fabricated or copycat.